Welcome to an incomplete guide to personal growth. We invite you to take a breath and take a listen to our podcast that explores the wonder, humor, challenges, and sometimes those self-inflicted wounds on a journey of personal growth.
Our weekly podcast conversations include stories, resources, and tools that you can incorporate into your daily life. We're the mother-daughter duo of Sydney
and Kelly.
Hi, Mom.
Hello, Sydney.
How are you?
I am doing well.
We're into February.
That's pretty incredible. But we're here.
I know, we're here.
But I'm still holding a resentment from Christmas. I'm clinging.
Tell everybody about it.
I will.
Tell everybody
So I had a friend gave me a gift card to Chick-fil-A. And so at Christmas Eve, it was a weird Christmas Eve because we went to service early with Charles, and then I was going to go to the airport, pick up Lauren and Jake, and then I was going to go to Dad's service where he was singing.
Yes.
So we went to service.
And I had different plans.
And you had different plans that night. You were going to the station.
The fire station, see my boyfriend and his family, do all that stuff. So
So we were all going different directions. And so on the way to the airport, I thought, I've got some time. I've got this gift card. I looked, and Chick-fil-A was open till 4:30, and one place was 6 o'clock. And so I had a couple options on my way home. I drive to the first one. They closed early. I could see them still cleaning up, but it was not 4:30.
Yeah, because our service ended like pretty much at 4. Like we were.
And so I had time. And so I was like, okay. I looked on the map, got another one. They were supposed to be open till 6.
Yes.
It said, no. They closed early too.
I didn't realize you tried 2. I thought you just...
No, I tried 2, so I was really down. I was like, oh, well, I will forego that.
Yeah.
And then so I go and everything. Finally, we all get to the same place, and we're all at home at night. Yeah. And you said, oh, guess what I had after service? Oh,
peppermint chocolate.
A peppermint shake. Yes. I was so...
Because the chicken... So I had Charles, and I was like, well, we got a little time to kill. Let's get him some ice cream, and then we'll go, whatever, do something fun. And so I'd gone by a McDonald's first. So like simple and easy. They were out of ice cream. I'd literally go to order and everything sold out.
Chick-fil-A took it all.
Gone.
Yeah.
I guess so. And so I'm like, okay, what are we going to do? I'm like, all right, there's a Chick-fil-A just down the road. Says it's open. Let's go. And
I can't believe
so
that.
lucky.
I know. I was so disappointed. And then I had to wait. And boy, when I did go, the line was incredible.
Really?
No. But anyway, after Christmas. But I'm just holding on to that.
Onto that resentment.
I am.
Oh my gosh. That's funny.
Gosh.
Yeah. Oh, I guess I don't think we really talked about last month either. Do you have any we don't do resolutions.
I don't.
But,
I do.
Any,
I did a little clip on
goals?
my thing, and it was funny because I was sitting in church this morning going, this is my mantra is I want to look at people, not past people. Because I do that.
That's so good.
I don't stop.
Yeah.
And I want to look at people.
That's so good.
And then I'm going to get to hear their stories. Because when you look at them, you see them.
Yeah. No, I got to ask for any resolutions. I'm like, I don't know.
So
and then it's like any goals. I'm like, I don't know. It's kind of just going to happen because I'm going to start my OT school in August. I'm going to, I have plans for Charles. It's like, well, things are just going to, they're going to happen.
Yeah, but mine is how I want to move.
That's so good. I haven't.
So that's all. It came to me. That's okay. No, it came to me, and I'm just that's my mantra.
I like that a lot.
And it'll stop me because I do just kind of go, oh, I don't want to talk and go on. And that's not for me. I want to try something different this year.
I like it.
But I'm not going to gossip.
Ooh.
I'm just kidding. I might.
Good transition. We might just a little bit,
Yeah.
Yeah, talking about gossip.
That's a fine line.
It is. It's such a
between
fine
gossip
line.
and this will be interesting because there's good gossip.
There is some.
And then there's some that you got to watch for.
So
yeah,
gossip. Just so we're all on the same page.
Right.
It's rumors or information about either behavior or personal life of other people, and generally you're talking about people that are not there.
Right, because otherwise it wouldn't be gossip.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So you're talking about other people when they're not around.
Yeah, and it's hard when you're in an office.
Yeah.
Or just hanging with the gang or, It is.
difficult. Yes.
Right.
So I guess My first question, have you
Right.
ever been a target of gossip?
I don't know. I'm sure
I
I
don't know,
have
but
been.
I'm sure I have been.
I have been. Oh, there's no doubt.
Well,
but
going. I'm sorry, going through a divorce in
yeah,
the neighborhood like I did.
Yeah,
Oh,
hello,
we were.
gossip.
I'm sure I was part of the gossip.
I know you were because we heard about it.
It's true.
We heard about it, and it was not true.
But honestly, I think before this, like I would have never known. Like
Yeah.
before, like in high school
Well,
or college, where like I don't know,
Yeah.
maybe I was, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. And you had asked me earlier about personal growth.
Oh, yes.
Why are we doing this
Yes.
topic?
Why is this topic? How is it related to personal growth?
And it hit me because I think it can, even being the talker can damage our soul. I know that sounds deep.
You've said that to me before,
but
about
it can.
gossip. Yes.
And
yeah.
I will give you an example. I was in an office situation, and I heard somebody talking about, and I was in a church, okay? So it probably was clergy staff that was talking about another clergy out in the main office area. And it wasn't real nice. It was like pretty critical. And all I thought of was, if they're talking about her out in this, what do they say about me?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I went into the office.
Yeah.
And I went to this person's office, and I said, I heard this, and it kind of gave me concern that it doesn't seem like you're that type of person, but whether you realize it or not,
this is what's happening.
that's what's happening. I said, and I hope that if you ever have anything to say about me like that you'll come and talk to me about it.
That's so
And
good.
this person was like, I do speak out of turn a lot,
What?
and thank you, which was an unusual response.
That is an unusual response. Yes.
But and we continue a friendship. But it was just like,
yeah.
I just thought, well, and you think about it, if you're listening to somebody gossiping about somebody else in a negative way, what are the chances that they could turn and do the same to you?
Yes, that's what I've always thought about gossipers and stuff. It's like, okay, if they're
kind of
willing
a
to,
scary
if they're
thing.
willing to talk about this about other people, what are they willing to talk about, like with me? And so then it keeps me from sharing.
But then sometimes I'm like, unless it's your tight knit people, if it's your
super
people.
tight-knit.
But
Yes.
even then, it's how you go about it.
Yes.
If it's mean spirited. So we'll get into that.
So speak by your people. Because I agree.
Right.
There is like
There
some
is a
positive
place.
benefits to. So I mean,
Yeah.
think about gossip and passing just information in general. Passing information has always been a human instinct. Knowledge is power for us, for our whole survival species, whatever. Knowledge is power. So we've always wanted to do this. So it's a lot of group bonding for sure.
It is.
And it kind of tells you, okay, who's somebody that I can trust versus not. Because if somebody's going to give you information, somebody's going to give you, that knowledge. It's like, well, okay, so maybe this is a person that, will help me out.
Right. And they may be the kind of information is, you may want to watch out because I heard this going on, that there's some reshuffling in the organization, or maybe so-and-so likes to take credit. Make sure you get your credit.
Yes, like helpful. Yes.
Yeah, helpful
tidbit
things.
gossip.
Right. And not, you don't have to destroy somebody. You don't have to say so-and-so's a real blank because, so watch out.
Yeah. Yeah. And so that's sort of
ways.
That's sort of gossip.
Yeah.
It tells you who to trust. It kind of gives you that instinct. And it's not like all gossip is lies either.
No, and it can be a stress reliever.
Yes.
If you're with
Venting.
your people and go, I just have to vent. And there's certain people that you trust and you're just venting.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yes.
And then it can be, and when it's truth and it's done in a good way, I don't know.
What?
I'm going to blow my cover. When I go back to Arlington,
Oh, yeah.
I get scoops on everybody. And they're not bad scoops.
No,
they're
but
just
good.
like, what's
Yes.
happening in so-and-so's life? I don't
you
see them. I'm not a big
know.
Facebook. What's going on? How are they doing? That type of stuff. I don't know
Yes.
that that's gossip.
I know. It's hard because
But the people there aren't there that we're talking about.
Yes, exactly. And so I think it's so interesting. Yeah, that word gossip and like what it really means. Like, is it always in the negative connotation, or can we think about it a little
In
more
a positive
positive
way. Yeah, I think we can.
Yes. And I'm the same way. It's like, definitely have used it a ton for venting. It's very, with my people. Again, who do you trust?
Who do you trust?
But, and I think that.
And who can keep you in check? Because honestly, gossip to go,
Yeah.
And one time I can think of a couple family members who were talking about somebody. I said, let me discover that for myself. Let me just find that out. It was true, but let me find it out for myself.
That is so funny.
So, it's kind of can keep you in check in a good way.
It keeps you in check, kind of gives you some perspective if you're telling somebody, who can be honest and it's like, okay, it's like you have some bad gossip and you start talking and then kind of be like, okay, but is that really true?
Is it really true?
Yes.
And what am I adding to it?
Oh my gosh.
My opinions.
But I think, so good
gossip. Let's talk about good gossip.
Okay.
Good gossip connects.
Yes. Good
right?
gossip connects.
It informs.
Yeah.
And lets you know things that's going on. Mm-hmm. Things you may not have known. Somebody was ill. Somebody was and just go, I didn't know that was going on in their family. Let me just be a little more gentle around them.
Yeah. Or you can reach out or whatever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
good gossip. Then there's
the other gossip.
That is so fun.
Yeah. So bad gossip divides and distorts the truth.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this is, I was reading an article by Michelle Tennant Nicholson, and I will connect that to the
podcast.
But if God, it's when it becomes mean-spirited, and we all know when that happens.
Oh, you feel it. You feel when you turn a little mean.
Yeah. And, it's...
Yeah.
And so there's ways to address that, but we'll deal with that later. And your response to it kind of defines who you are when you're hearing gossip like that.
Yeah, it does.
And believe me, I'm not above gossip, and I don't mean to make myself sound that way, but I was always the last to know anything.
Yeah,
in an office because I
just didn't partake. Yeah,
I didn't, and then I go, oh man, I didn't know that. Why didn't But I just wasn't, and part of that's just probably because I'm an introvert and I'm not out there yakking as much.
Yeah,
but I don't know
for sure. And I think it's like, it can kind of gossip doesn't only necessarily hurt the reputation of the person that's the target, but it can kind of hurt the reputation of the talker.
It does
because I think if I hear someone gossiping like that, I'm like, I don't know if I want to be around.
Right. What are they going to say?
Yeah.
When I misstep, what are they going to say about me? So that's
yes. And I think, and I think too, it's like after, let's say you've been the one that was sharing it, you might feel a little guilty afterwards.
You might. And then okay. So then it comes back to, what if it gets back that I started it?
Yes.
Or I said it?
Oh, I've definitely said stuff and I'm like, I really hope nobody says I said that.
Right? And I feel bad when I see them.
And it's like, okay, it's fine if it gets around, but please don't say that I said.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then it's like, okay, I got to start checking myself again. If it's like, if I start feeling that way, it's like, ooh, I need to be careful.
Yeah.
About what I'm saying and feeding into and stuff.
I know.
Yeah.
And
I think,
and it's so hard. I can think it reminds me of junior high girls.
Yes.
I don't know what guys gossip.
They probably don't. I think they just hit each other.
Maybe that's all. Maybe we should just do that.
Oh,
but although I know some guys that gossiped enough in the church. So I think they do. They might do it differently.
Yeah.
But I just it does hurt you. It hurts me. By that. Walking around wondering if I'm going to get busted.
Yes.
That's not a good feeling. And there's something about, but we put out energy.
Yeah.
So if we put out this energy of icky, talking about people, I think.
Yeah, people feel that.
I think it fills the environment.
Yeah, I think so too.
That's just my own weirdness.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah.
So I was in this same article.
Okay.
Bad gossip has a different tone than, did you hear so-and-so got a promotion? Yeah. And that, that's a positive tone. Oh, I heard they're running in a marathon. I've heard, all this positive stuff, right? But and this is where it hurts yourself. And this is why it's important for personal growth.
Okay.
Bad gossip has a different tone. It's rooted usually in jealousy, insecurity,
Yep.
or the desire to tear somebody down. Why do we want to share negative things about somebody?
Yeah. So other people don't like them.
Right.
You know?
So that excluding, that's them, this is us. Right?
Yes.
Instead of, ew, so-and-so got a promotion. So-and-so got a promotion. I wonder why. I think that there's different ways to say that. It serves no one and it just harms reputations.
Yeah, that's really all gossip does.
And so if we think about why we're talking, are we talking because I love these people and I haven't heard about them for a while?
Yes.
Tell me how they're doing.
Yeah.
Versus...
Am I talking about them? Yeah.
Just so that I can make sure they're just a little bit lower.
Yes. Make yourself feel better.
Yeah.
Yes. Self-esteem.
So, that's why it's important for personal growth, I think, is because why are we doing it?
Yeah. Where's the gossip coming from?
Yeah. Because, if it's good gossip, then I'll send a text message to them and say, congratulations, I heard this.
Yes. Yeah.
If you can't send that may be a message. I don't know. I just thought of that. Maybe that's a sign that if I couldn't talk to that person about it, maybe I shouldn't be saying it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
I heard your little twit.
And I do think there are different, I don't know, spheres, environments, whatever.
Yeah.
Because I think in some ways it's like, okay, if you're really feeling down or something bad happens, or it's like you really have a suspicion about something, whatever you're feeling. Mm-hmm. To have a person or two people, to go to be like, this is,
check me on this.
It's like, I'm feeling really bad. This person did this, or I think that this is what's happening. I feel, it's like, and you get, somebody you can be kind of honest with.
Right.
I feel like it's very different than if you're going out there and you're in the lobby, you're by the water cooler, whatever.
Right.
Spreading stuff to people that you're not, you're doing it
where other people can hear passing by.
Yes. There's a very different way of talking and venting,
Yeah, there are. And I love it because Dad always has this line. I probably won't be able to think of it just correctly. But, when somebody does something and I'm like, ranting and raving, he's like, yeah, you just wonder, why would that person even do that?
Yes.
And that stops me. And I go, okay, let me think. Maybe something's going on.
Because he does that to me too. He's like, well, why are they doing that? Why do you think they do that? It's like, why would a rational person
that's it, the rational, I forgot that.
Do what they're doing?
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, fine. I have to think everybody's rational, I guess.
Yeah. You have to figure out why they're doing it.
Something's going on. It's so annoying, but it's true.
It's true. Yeah. So,
yes.
Motivated by negative emotions. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So that's the big thing. And if it's not really verified.
Yeah.
How do you know that? Mm-hmm. So-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so.
See, versus like,
five things removed saw it.
Yeah. For sure. Versus if, you're just telling a couple close people.
Yeah.
And like, okay, this may not be true, but this is what,
Yeah, based on assumption, partial truth.
Yes.
Or if you're trying to do an us versus them, and this is the junior high girls.
Yes.
Mentality.
It's always us.
If it's get them over there because that way I can stay in my group.
All about the clicks. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I hate to say it, but adults do that too.
Yeah, adults do too.
And if it just feels like, if you feel heavy or mean-spirited after engaging in it,
you need yourself. To rethink. Yeah.
Check yourself definitely. And go, man, maybe you need to go back to the gossip, to the people that you're talking with. I didn't feel good about that conversation.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm backing out. I don't want to hear, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because it's a way of going, oh,
yes,
I didn't do that.
Yeah.
I didn't do that right.
So ways to like how check ourselves on gossip, like ways that we can be better.
Yeah.
Like, and what would you say?
Again, when it starts, just be aware, oh, this is gossip.
Yeah.
Is this a positive gossip?
Or is this
negative?
Yeah.
Is somebody being hurt by this? If that person were in this room, would they be happy that we're talking about them?
Or would they be hurt? Yeah.
Or would they be hurt?
Yeah.
Would they be going, oh, thank you for, letting them know my mom passed away?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or that I'm going through a difficult time.
Yeah.
I mean, there's different things. And I know there's privacy. People have privacy too.
Yes.
To be aware of that.
Yeah.
And not, so I think that's it. And then there's, if you think you've been gossiped about.
Yeah, you can
go and
confront
speak with them and go, I heard, and just to set the record straight, or,
right.
Please come to me.
Yeah.
I can deal with that.
Yes. And I think that that thought of, okay, if they were here, how would they feel? You know, if they were hearing this. I think that's just like pausing for a second and having a little mindfulness, you know, in the moment for just a second.
It is.
Yeah.
It's just like, wait a minute. It doesn't feel good.
You've done this before, I think, for yourself. You've kind of like made kind of a gossip-free zone for yourself.
Yes.
You've done. I know you've told me about that before.
Yeah,
like,
and that was in my workplace because I just it got out of hand.
Yes, and we talked about boundaries before, and that's an easy boundary for yourself. If you hear it, walk away. You don't have to. You don't have to
stay and be a part of it.
You don't have to stay there. You don't have to be a part of it. You can say something or leave. Yeah. You know, like that is a boundary. It does not affect anybody else. They can keep gossiping.
Because I think if you stand, for me, when I stand there and I'm participating, then, and I'm not saying anything, but I'm still in the midst, absorbing it, then I'm participating. Oh, yeah. I'm contributing to it. Yeah. And to go, you know, to walk away. Yes. I think that's what people realize is I just would walk away because...
Or, you know,
and it was that was a time when there was a lot of stuff going on. And I, for my own well-being, I needed to not hear and have to fight truths.
Yes. And so I think either like a gossip-free zone, or if you hear negative, like try and always spin into a positive.
Positive. Gossip, yeah. And you don't know what we just simply don't know what somebody's going through. Yeah. And we all have moments where we do stupid stuff or we talk about it and then we go, oh my gosh, no. And it, you know, to just own it. Yeah. Yeah. To go, you know, we all go through hard times. And so to take somebody's hard time and turn it into something even uglier. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty, absolutely. That hurts us all.
Yeah, it does.
We are a community. You know me. I know. Everything affects somebody else. And
everything affects each other, all that good stuff.
It does. I know. I know.
Yes. Well, I mean, I'll still be gossiping, but in, you know, a good way.
Yes, I know.
Yes.
And I found that, but I won't use it. There was a poem about a cockroach.
Ooh.
And it was about how, you know, this person was writing a poem about, I don't know you, I just know everybody hated you. Because you're a cockroach, you know? And it was like, oh
my gosh. I will say that's one thing for me.
Cockroaches.
Oh my God, no. If there's find bugs outside, as soon as you cross that threshold, you're into the house,
then you're in trouble.
Gone.
Yeah. Don't write me about her.
No.
Okay. Who was it? Somebody was here the other day and took it outside. Oh, Jake.
Oh, yes.
He took the spider outside. He took the spider outside.
I'm like, no, you squash it. That's funny. It's in the house. You squash it. That's so good.
This is a great way to end this. Okay. It's a quote. When gossip feels personal and damaging, it's easy to let it consume your thoughts. But remember, gossip rarely defines who you are. People gossip because they feel disempowered in their own lives, and spreading negativity gives them a fleeting sense of control.
I love that.
By choosing not to internalize their words, you take your power back. So that's when we're gossiped about.
That's so true, though. Yes.
Yeah.
It's people trying to take control and they don't feel it.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I love that. That's a great way to end.
Yes.
Cool. We are still on all of the socials. We're trying to do a few more interviews. So if anybody has anybody
that you think could be interesting for personal growth on any variety of topics, let us know.
Yes, please. Yeah. Please reach out. And next week we're talking about attention spans.
Attention spans.
That's a hot topic these days, honestly.
Well, it is, and I think that's so funny because ADD. I never had one anyway.
I know you never had one anyway.
No,
so good.
No, so but I'm learning some stuff, so that's good.
So we'll be talking about that next week. So that'll be good. Yeah.
Very good. So we look forward to next week when we take a breath and take a listen.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode of An Incomplete Guide to Personal Growth. There are many ways you can stay connected. Follow us on Instagram at An Incomplete Guide Podcast, where you can sign up for our email list and get posts that delve deeper into our weekly topics. Make sure to subscribe to our podcast page wherever you listen to your podcasts. We would really appreciate a rating and sharing us with your family and friends.
We're so glad you chose to spend your time with us and hope there was a thought, a resource, or a laugh that you can take on your journey. We'll be here every Tuesday for you to take a breath and take a listen.